Hey y'all, it's your girl K Divine coming back with another message for you. People are gonna regret how they treated you. I'm talking to somebody who has been slandered, they've been lied on, they've been ostracized, they've been isolated. And the people who initiated this isolation, they are not only are they in a lot of trouble right now, or they will be, people are looking at them funny now because they told so many lies about you. They told people 111 on the timer. They told a lot of lies, like some outrageous, slanderous things about you. They scapegoated you. You're the scapegoat of whatever drama that they had going on. And they felt like it was easy because they could say whatever and people just believed them. And people, some of the people who worked alongside with them, they knew that those things weren't true about you. 144 on the timer. They knew that those things weren't true about you. And they participated anyways. And it's just because they have evil, demonic souls. Those people are mean. They're disgusting. Their behavior is disgusting. And those people will reap what they have sown eventually. All actions have consequences. This is why in my previous message I said, y'all can't crash out. Like, don't crash out because that's what they want. 222 on the timer. They want you to crash out because you crashing out justifies their slander of you. All the lies that they told on you, by you giving them that reaction, it's their justification. So that as soon as you crash out, they gonna say, see, I told you. I told you they was like this. They do that stuff so that they can call the police on you, so they can play the victim. People mishandled you, man. And some of these people, they were your so-called friends. I'll get to the family members in a second. Let's talk about your friends. You know, you hung out with these people. These people was at your house. You was on the phone with them all the time. And they was behind your back talking hella shit about you. Just like y'all like and the craziest thing to me about that stuff is like, if you didn't like me so much, why did you stick around? Like, why did you stick around? But the truth of the matter is that if you had friends that betrayed you, they never liked you in the beginning. They liked what you could do for them. When and they liked that broken version of you. That broken version of you they benefited off of. And one thing that I have learned in my life so far is the people who I was the closest with in different times of my life were mirrors. Like, we were mirrors. Like, the reason why we connected was because a lot, like, we were trauma bonded. Like, we liked each other mostly because we had very similar issues. Like, I have a former friend that I started realizing once we disconnected that the reason why we were even close with one another is because we both had very huge mother wounds. We both had very low self esteem. Like, we mirrored each other in many ways, which is why we got along so well. And it's like when my life started to progress in a different, direction than hers was going, she couldn't take it. And it's like she couldn't celebrate me. And I noticed it, and I kept letting it slide. I let it slide far too many times. And it's not easy to deal with, because it's like you want to see the best in people. You do see the best in people. It's a blessing and a curse. That's how kind your heart is. You're so kind-hearted that you literally see the best in everybody, while everybody tries to see the worst in you. Like, let's even just take it to your relationships. And this goes either way, male or female, whoever you were dating. 555 on the timer. You dated a lot of dusties. For the women, for the men, you dated a lot of bum females. And it's because you saw the potential in them. You saw what they could be. You could see it. They couldn't see that in themselves. And you had hope for them, and you were trying to get them, to see what you saw. Most likely these people were narcissistic and toxic. I hope y'all not with them folks no more. But even those people are going to regret how they mishandled you, because whatever's about to happen in your life, whatever you're about to go do, whatever blessings God has on his way for you, they are going to want to participate. They're going to want to be in close proximity to you. They're going to want to be able to come back and be like, that was, me and that person still talk and blah, 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 blah. No, they can't switch up now, especially after everything that people done said. I've been picking up heavily lately that there are people right now, like, as the truth is starting to come out about what happened to you from whatever your situation is, as the truth is starting to come out, there are people who are trying to switch back up and be like, oh, that was always my friend. That was always my friend. Call him. Somebody's like, call him right now. Oh, well, she changed her number. I don't have it anymore. But that's my girl, though. Like, that's not your friend. Like, we not friends. These are the same people that they love you when you're up, and when you're down, they're nowhere to be found. And it's like you gotta be okay with letting those friendships go. Like, for like at least a year now, I've been hearing multiple content creators talking about, like, don't let those people back in. Don't let those people back in. And honestly, after looking at the disgusting behavior of some of the people who I used to be in contact with, I could never even imagine inviting some of those people back. Because honestly, once you see people for who they truly are, you can't unsee it. You can't. I don't care how nice they are to you. I don't care how apologetic they are towards you. Once they show you who they are, believe them. Trust people to be who they show you to be, not who they say they are. Trust people's actions, not their words. Them folks gonna regret how they treated you, because had they treated you right, whatever you about to do, you could have took them with you. But the reason why God made them reveal themselves to you is because he knew that they couldn't go with you. Whoever I'm speaking to, God does not play about you. God does not play about you. He made those people reveal themselves, and I know it hurt. I know that hurt a lot, especially the family members, especially them people, that is your kin, your blood relatives. Because it's like, we supposed to be family, because these are the same people who want to, they go around town talking about, how family oriented they are, but they had no problem throwing you under the bus. They had no problem sacrificing you. And people really truly believe that they can do whatever they want and just be able to say, well, I'm sorry, and that is just supposed to be cool. Like, I had some people that I grew up with that I tried to keep in contact with over the years. I always felt a little iffy about them, but I love to see, I just love to see people happy, bro. Like, I'm one of those people where I don't care what, like, if I love seeing people happy. It doesn't have to have anything to do with me. I don't need to be involved in it to be happy for the people around me, because it's like I want them to be happy for me when it ain't got nothing to do with them. So if you're happy, I'm happy for you. I'm not jealous of you. I'm not in competition with you. I'm not worried about what your next move is. I want you to be happy, safe, and blessed. But people don't want that for you for whatever reason. And it's most likely because they jealous of you in some way. There's something about you that they wish that they had, and they just don't got it. 11:11 on the timer. They wish they had it. They just don't have it. And you didn't do anything wrong to those people. You didn't do anything wrong to them. Do not let these people gaslight you into believing that you wronged them in some way, and that's the reason why they did whatever they did. Because even if you did have like a disagreement, because I'm not saying that you're perfect. I'm not saying, like, all of us have done things in our lives that we're not proud of. All of us have hurt people's feelings, whether it was intentional or not intentional at all. Like, we've all been there, and it's okay. Like, there are some people that you did hurt in the past, and that's all right. Like, you gotta forgive yourself for that and move on, and whether or not they forgive you is up to them. But in this situation, like, even if you did hurt somebody and they came back and did like some awful stuff, like, then it's just, y'all, no, we don't need to come back together again. We don't. There's nothing else to talk about here. There's nothing else to talk about. I have had it with people, and just this, like, this fakeness, like, it just, they regret how they treated you but still feel entitled to being in close proximity to you because they used to know you. What? Well, we grew up together, ma'am. We graduated from high school 11 years ago. Like, I don't know you anymore. You don't know those people. You're not even the same person. You're not even the same person. Like, you're gonna have to have like a funeral for the old you. The old you is dead and gone. That's who they're hanging on to. You got to understand, these people, they will not even like the new you. I promise you, they're not going to like the new you, because your boundaries are too much for them. You don't even do the same stuff anymore. You're not going to the same places. You're not interested in the same stuff. You got to understand that a lot of these people who try to come back in your life, they are still doing the same thing they were doing when you left them where they were. Just a few months ago, I had somebody text my phone, and I knew exactly who it was, and their number was not saved in my phone. I knew exactly who it was by the way they typed my name. And I just looked at it for a minute, because I was just, and this person had the audacity to text me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, I am a mother. I'm a mom now, like, and at the time, this was right before my baby turned 2. I'm like, I'm not up at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. I mean, most nights I've been having trouble sleeping. I'm sure other people have been having trouble sleeping. There's been a lot of weird stuff going on lately. But 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, what do you want from me at 3 o'clock in the morning? Because then I had to think back to, like, when was the last time I talked to this person? And it was like 2021. And I'm like, that was 3 years ago. Like, my life has changed. I'm not the same person. And it's like, and this is, I went through a cleanse on social media some time ago where I pretty much I deleted like everybody. I deleted everybody from my past because I was like, these people don't even know me anymore. Most of them don't even like me. Most of them don't care about me. So I'm just gonna start over, and I'm just gonna let these people go. And I had people trying to refriend me. I had people sending me requests, and I'm like, no, like I this new version of you, this new version of you can't keep doing the same stuff anymore. You can't keep letting the same stuff slide. You can't keep doing the same cycles over and over and over again with people. Because, like I said, most of these people, they're in the exact same spot mentally where you left them at. Like, if those people even had a small little glimpse of who you are today and what it is that you do in your daytime, like what you do with yourself, they wouldn't recognize you. They'd be like, you, because, and that's the thing. You have to understand too that those people, the ones that was talking shit about you, they were telling people like when you were going through your transformation, when you were working on yourself, when you were, you know, in hermit mode, when you were, you know, when you were kind of separated, when you kind of turned everything off and you just went, when you were going through your metamorphosis, these people were telling people like, oh, I know how she really is, I know how he really is, and she not like that. Well, they really do this and that, and they really this and they really that. That's what they was telling people. But the version of you that they were talking about was the version that they knew of you. And that version of you was maybe like, they'll, people will be trying to hold on to like the high school version of you, the child version of you. People will bring stuff up like, oh, well, remember when you were 16 and you got arrested? You're just like, I'm I'm 30 now. Yeah, like I made some mistakes when I was a teenager. Why are you bringing that up? Well, you know, well, you got a record. It's like, when are you going to let that go? That's not even me anymore. People don't want to acknowledge your growth because it reveals to them where they're lacking in their life and their progress in life. Because your growth highlights what the things that they could be working on themselves. Because it's just like when you start making decisions to be better in certain ways, like say, for instance, say you're a smoker, okay? A cigarette smoker. I smoked for 3 years. And you smoke with a group of friends. Like, you know, y'all all go out and smoke together. It's a thing, right? We'll say the day that you decide that you don't want to smoke anymore and you're gonna quit. Well, what you gonna have to stop hanging out with those friends, and those friends aren't gonna like that. They're gonna be like, oh, it's something. Oh, you changed. Oh, you think you're better than us now. It's just like, no, I just want to be healthier. And some of those people are gonna get jealous of you because they're not in that space yet that they want to quit, or maybe they just really like smoking and that's just their thing, but they can't imagine other people not really enjoying it or whatever the case may be. And people take that stuff very personally. They can't be like, well, I'm happy for you, you don't want to smoke, that's good for you. People don't want to be happy for you and your growth because they feel like it makes them look bad. But then at the same time, like I said, because like whatever you got going on in your life, whatever is about to pop off for you, whatever you're working on, then folks want to get in close proximity to you. They want to go back and be able to tell people like, oh yeah, that's my friend, or they want to be able to come back into your life so they can benefit from you. And the answer is no. You need to close those doors. Close those doors. Like, you're probably gonna have to change your number, honestly, because if you still have the same number, even if you blocked people, people get new numbers all the time. People will call you from other people's phones. In my last phone, I swear I had to block. My block list was like, because I had people who were calling me from other people's phones trying to get in contact with me. And it's just like, yo, like, I don't, if I wasn't speaking to you before, what made you think I was going to speak to you on somebody else's phone? Like, I don't, and I really don't answer random numbers most of the time. No way. So that was already a no for me. I'm sorry, my throat a little scratchy. I feel like somebody don't want me to get this message out. Them people don't deserve the new version of you, quite frankly. And honestly, they probably won't be able to handle it. Like, they probably only gonna want to even come around. They'll only want to come around for, like, the fun stuff, like the parties, like the vacations, you know, because you're probably a generous person, and they probably feel like you would be the one to, like, pay their way so that they could go and do those things. But those people aren't willing to get on your level. But people are going to want to get in close proximity to you again, because you're about to walk into some rooms that they couldn't even fathom walking into. You're about to do something so big, so massive, with yourself, with your life. Like, I don't know what God is doing in your life. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I know that my blessings are on the way. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Let me tell you, I've been working really, really hard on myself for a very long time. I have been disciplined and diligent in everything that I have done. God is still working on me, but when I tell you, I know that I have big blessings on the way, and it's because I've been through a lot of stuff. And the only reason why I'm telling you this right now is because even though I haven't had a whole bunch of people recently coming to me, over the years I have. Like, I've had people try to come back in my life, and I've invited certain people. I've given people chance after chance after chance after chance. And they always do the same thing. They always do the same thing. They always, you know, they're cool for a little bit, and then they fall off. You know, when you need people, when you need someone to lean on, nobody is there. And I can say right now, after the season that I just went through, or that I'm ending, I guess I should say, like, because I'm transitioning. I'm not really sure exactly what God is doing. I'm not really sure exactly how things are going to work out. I just know that things are going to work out. But with the stuff that I went through, the nights that I cried myself to sleep, the days where I had to put a smile on my face and pretend like I was okay when I wasn't, when I had nobody to lean on. Mind you, part of this time I was in a relationship, and I couldn't even talk to that person because they told me to stop being a victim, while I'm bawling my eyes out talking about how hurt I was by the things that people were doing to me. But don't be bitter, though. Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter, and don't, what's the word? Like, don't get a big head about whatever you about to step into. Cause some of y'all about to get a whole bunch of money from somewhere. Some of y'all are pending millionaires. I've been getting a lot of synchronicities about money. I've been seeing 888 a lot for a while. So I know if you've been seeing 888, 1010, you about to get some money. Like, and it's, and even like, cause even for me, I don't even know. Like, I think this is like the type of money where, like, you ain't never seen no money like this before. And it's kind of hard to imagine when you ain't never had it before. But when it comes, you'll know. But that's why some people gonna want to get close to you, because they know that you got something big coming. There are people looking for you. Thank you, Spirit. There are people looking for you right now. There are people trying to find different ways to contact you, and they can't get to you. God is blocking some of these people from even being able to reach out to you. Like like some people may be trying to send you messages on social media and they're not being able to send them, and they may not even be blocked. Like it may just not be going through. Like there are some people that are being completely blocked out of your life because God doesn't want them anywhere near these blessings. And I just been picking up on this for a minute now, like, and it's just like, and I'm like, when is like, and I'm trying not to, be worried about the when. I know it's hard because it's like, especially when you've been going through a lot, when you've been fighting through a lot, when you've been struggling through a lot, and you're just like, man, God, like, when is this gonna be over? like I remember just like a couple weeks ago, I was like, God, have I not suffered enough? I was like, have I not been through enough? Have I not done enough? And all I could hear was, hold on, just a little bit longer. Just hold on. Just keep going. Just get up every day and do the best that you can. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I'll do that. But these people are going to regret how they treated you. And even people who you don't really know, people who you've just come in like random contact with, like they gonna hear about this. Some of the stuff that's gonna happen for some of y'all is gonna be on like the news, or like the no the local the local news, or even maybe national news some for some people. And when people hear about it and when they see, they're gonna be like, oh, I was mean to that person. I was disrespectful to her. Like, oh, I was rude to her. And they gonna tell people like, oh yeah, I ran into her. Oh, she's so wonderful. They'll say things like that so they can feel like they are close to you somehow. And if you see them in the street, just remember what they did or said to you. A lot of people are gonna regret how they treated you. A lot of people are going to be upset with themselves. Some of them are not going to be able to forgive themselves because their karma is going to is going to be having to watch you win, and they can't get near you anymore. You're going to be so far away from them. And like I said, like God made those people reveal themselves to you because he knew that they couldn't go with you. He knew that they were snakes. They've been snaking you for years, and he needed you to see them for who they are, because them people are not meant to go with you. And there's no turning back from here. There's no sorries that can fix these relationships. They're dead and gone. And when they try to gaslight you and say, "Oh, you changed. Oh, you different. Oh, you fancy now." It's like, politely let them know that they killed that version of you. Let's like, well, if you like the old me, y'all should have treated her better. Y'all should have treated him better. Y'all killed her. Y'all killed him. Every time I see somebody that I used to know and they looking at me kind of like, oh, you're just different. It's just like the old me that you used to know, y'all killed them. Y'all killed her. I used to go out of my way for people who wouldn't even spit on me if I was on fire. And it's so sad because it's like, I remember a couple months ago, I was going through a really, like, I was having a really tough time. I was going through so much mentally. And I just, for just a quick moment, I just had glimpses of like when I was making like some extra money, when I was doing really well at my 9 to 5. And I just, I was okay. Like I was buying people stuff and buying gifts, and going out of my way and hosting movie nights at my house, and smoke sessions and all this. I was doing all of this stuff, providing liquor and food and baking for people. Like I was doing so much for people. And then I was like, while I'm sitting here, while I'm sitting here with no money, while I'm sitting here, with my daughter all day just wondering when things are going to change, and I'm like, dang, like none of those people are around. I All of those people who I used to love on, all of those people that I used to help, I can't call a single one of them to come and help me. Not a single person that I went out of my way for. Not a single person is here right now. Not a single person is concerned about me. Not a single person checked in on me and said, "Hey, are you okay?" Genuinely. I did have some people try to hit me up, but I was, my intuition told me, I was nudged that it was a setup. Like they was fishing for information because they was snakes. A lot of folks are going to be very regretful on how they treated you. And like I said, don't be bitter. Don't be bitter about it. You got to let them folks go, because whatever people are about to come into your life, they're going to actually celebrate you. And as much as I'm saying that to you, I'm saying that to me because, I know that there are people out there who I'm going to connect with that are part of my soul tribe. Like, yes, the isolation is hard. Yes, being set apart is hard. Yes, at times it really does feel really lonely when you're by yourself. Like being by yourself all the time is really it does get difficult at times, because there are some days where it's like I want to just talk to somebody. Like I want to just have a really really in-depth conversation, but this world is so surface level and it's so shallow that if you even started trying to pour your heart out to people, like it would turn people off. Like they will run from you. And I had to learn that about myself. Like I crave depth. I crave depth. Like I don't like small talk. And I know that that's really off-putting to most people in society, because that's what they're taught to do. Like you talk about the weather and you ask each other, how's your day, how are you? Like I don't, like once people ask me how I am and I say how are you, good, that's it. We don't need to talk anymore. You can, if you feel awkward, that's on you. I don't know you, I don't want to get to know you. I don't do small talk. It's a waste of time to me. I like it really is. And people can feel any type of way they want to feel about that. I'm not a big small talk person. I don't want to talk about the weather with you. I don't want to talk about the basketball game that was on last night, even if I really enjoyed it. Like I don't want to talk about that. Like I don't. Like I don't want to talk about any of that small shit. I don't. I hate small talk. I hate that shit. It just it's so boring. And people are gonna try to do that coming towards you to get in close proximity, try to get information out of you. And it's like just don't even do that. Because some people just be trying to get information just so that they could try to attack you. Anyways, though, there are people who are really, really gonna be beating themselves up. Like they gonna be punching the air. They gonna be punching the air. They gonna be so mad. They gonna be so mad that they did you dirty, and they gonna have to tell people, because when whatever's gonna happen for you, however your success comes about, those people who was talking about you or the people who left you when you were down, people are gonna be like, oh, didn't you work with her, didn't you know him, didn't y'all go to school together? And they gonna be too embarrassed to tell them people what they did to you. How some of these people took money from people. Like some of these people were bribed to do things to you. Like some of these people were paid. How are they going to explain to people that they took money to sabotage you? And I can guarantee you they already done spent that money. And it's like, I hope that betrayal was worth that $500. I hope that betrayal was worth that $200. I don't know how much these people was getting paid. To especially like your gang stalkers. We'll get into gang stalking a little bit. That stuff is mad weird. Gang stalkers are some of the weirdest people. But we will get into that at a different time. These people are going to very much regret it. And I want you to know that you did not deserve whatever those people did to you. You did not deserve that. And they know you didn't deserve it. Some of these people are going to be way too embarrassed. Some of them are not going to even want to admit what they did to you. Because some of them right now, like as the tables are turning, because the tables are turning, as the tables are turning, now they're trying to pretend like they were always on your side. Because they don't want to get caught up with with the hating squad over there. They don't want to get caught up with them because them people are in so much trouble for whatever they did to you. Some of y'all been getting bullied and tortured for years. Like years. And I thank God, like if you're coming in contact with this, if you're coming in contact with this, I thank God that you're still here because there were I can sit here right now in front of you and say that there were many nights and days where every night that I went to sleep for about a month, and I'm trying not to cry, for about a month, actually a month and a half, almost every single night that I went to sleep, I did not want to wake up because the sleep just felt so much better than having to deal with the mess that people were doing, like the hell that you go through because of how evil people are and how disgusting people's behavior is, and for no reason. These people have no reason to do those things to you. But you know what? I got up every single day because my baby deserved a present, Mom. I woke up every day and I tried to smile. I tried to play with her because my daughter deserved a mom that didn't give up on her. And I'm so grateful to God that he helped me through those hard times. I'm gonna cry on this channel, y'all, and I don't give a damn. I'm a crier. It's one of the ways I release my emotions. I'm gonna cry a lot on here, so I don't give a damn how anybody feels about that. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my page. Goodbye. But there were nights where I didn't want to wake up. I couldn't wait until nightfall because I was like, it's time to go to sleep. Because at least in my dreams, you know, I was having really good dreams during that time, at least, for the most part. But the days were hard, the days were long. But I woke up every day and did the best that I could for my daughter. And I'm so grateful to God that I'm still here. It's some days they're still really hard. And I know that y'all going through some really tough times. I know that y'all have been struggling. I know that y'all have been ridiculed. People are so cruel for no reason. I'm just so grateful that y'all are still here. I'm so happy that you're still alive. I'm so happy that you're still here. You are so wonderful. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You're loving. You are kind. You're important. If nobody told you today, I love you. You're important to me, even if I don't know you. You are important to me because nobody deserves to be treated poorly by people simply because of the positions that they hold. You're important and you're loved. And like I said, I'm gonna cry on this channel, and I don't care if you don't like it. You can leave. I don't care how I look either. This is me. This is me. This is Kayla. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn what y'all say either. I'll ugly cry every day if I have to. But like I said, I'm glad that you're still here. If you're watching this, I'm happy that you're alive. I'm happy that you're here. Don't let people get you down. Don't let people determine what the rest of your life is going to be like. I know it's hard to pick back up. I know. I'm going through it right now. It's not easy to start over. It's not easy when you don't, but it's so much uncertainty. But I promise you, just keep going. Just keep going, and it's going to get better, y'all. Hold up. All right. Couldn't be snotting like that. But but I'm so grateful. I don't even know who's gonna come in contact with this. I don't. Cause as you can see, I'm still getting used to this. I'm still starting out. But you know what? It doesn't matter to me because I know that my story is important. I know that this is gonna help somebody overcome. Because like I said, like there were days where I really just I when I just the thought of the sun coming up. Oh, it was like, oh, another day. I gotta push through. And I just kept asking God, like, God, when is this gonna be over? Like I don't know if I'm gonna make it through it. I promise you every single time you question whether or not you go make it through, I promise you, you gotta I don't know, you gotta find a way. You have to find a way to push through this. You are a winner. You are a winner. Whoever is listening to this, you are a winner. I said it in the last video. Thieves do not rob empty houses. Those if you had a group, if you had a group of people coming against you, people had to link up together, people who didn't even know each other. The only thing they had in common was disliking you. You are powerful. You don't understand how much power you have. They see something in you that you don't see in yourself. There was never anything wrong with you. The people didn't come after you because you were a bad person. They came after you because they knew that if you tapped into your potential and who you are meant to be, that you are going to surpass them. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Fuck them people. And I mean that. And I don't care if you get offended by me saying fuck them people. Get off my page if you don't like that shit. Fuck them people. Those people don't deserve you. They don't even deserve to be near you. Especially how evil those people were to you. For no reason. Just pure haters. Just, you have a group of, if you don't have haters, you aren't doing anything. If you don't have random people just upset when you walk in the room, you ain't doing shit. And you may feel right now like, well, I'm not doing anything. Like some of you maybe thinking to yourself, like, I'm not on a platform. I'm not fully working the job I want to do. Like I'm not. The fact that you are on this track, on this journey, the fact that you even started to answer the call from God when God called you and you answered, people know that. They can feel it. I'm telling you, the reason why the spiritual attacks are getting worse is because they know that something is on the way for you and they don't want you to have it. Some of them don't even know what it is, but just them, like I said, them demons in them know that something big is happening for you and they don't want you to have it. You got to understand, like this is not personal, it's spiritual. Thank you, Spirit. This is not personal, it's spiritual. If you're a Christian, I'm just going to use the Bible for this example. We talk about when Jesus was going to be crucified and he said, forgive the Father, for they know not what they do. Jesus didn't say that because those people weren't aware of what they were doing. He was saying that because he knew that it wasn't personal. He knew that it was spiritual. He knew that those people didn't like him because it wasn't because of anything that he did, but it was because of who he was and what his purpose was. Okay? Because after he died, those people were like, "Oh my God, what have we done?" Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. I literally say that all the time, and I'm not Christian. I'm an omnius. I said that before. I'm not a Christian, but it's like, but I understand that. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. People are not in tune with themselves, so they are those lash out spirits. It's not personal. Don't take people's attacks as personal. It's spiritual. Most of these people, they don't even know why they don't like you. You didn't say nothing bad to them. And some people, they did you dirty because they assumed that you was going to be a certain way. And then when they found out that you wasn't, now they got to work and find a way to get you upset so that they don't look like a bad person. That's the only reason why they're attacking you. That's the only reason why they continue to attack you. Is because they gotta maintain this illusion of this mask, of this image that they have. Because when they came around you, that mask fell off. And they mad about it now. Somebody doesn't like you right now because you saw the true them, and they don't want you going around telling people, even though you're not in the business of telling people. Like, you're not even interested in going around telling these folks what this person did to you or what, like, you just like, whatever, bro, I'm just gonna move on. And they went around slandering your name because they were afraid of what you were going to say. And that person's probably getting exposed right now for the same stuff they were hoping that you wouldn't say. You didn't have to say nothing. Them folks getting exposed right now. And you didn't even have to lift a finger. And this is why I'm saying people are going to regret the way that they treated you, because people are getting exposed for who they truly are. And they are going to regret the fact that they mistreated you, because they could have just left you alone. Honestly, they had no business doing whatever it is that they did to you. Them people were so focused on what you were doing and trying to tear you down that they weren't even thinking about what the consequences of their actions were going to be, how what they were doing was going to affect their children, their spouses, their extended family, their jobs, their houses. Some people was putting bets on what was gonna happen to you. People risked a lot of stuff to come after you. I don't know who this message is for. I don't know who has been going through this, but I know that somebody had a lot of money being bet on them of what was gonna happen. And your haters right now, they finna lose everything. They finna lose everything. And I said finna. They're losing everything right now. They're losing jobs. They're losing homes. Some of these people are going to lose their children. CPS will be knocking on some of these people's doors. Some of these people will go to jail. I said it 2 videos ago. Somebody's karma for coming after you. Somebody's gonna die. I said somebody's gonna die in a car accident. I don't know who. That also may be for myself. I've been picking up on a lot of energy lately. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. There's a lot of weird stuff happening right now. A lot of people are receiving karma. And I just need you to understand too, some of y'all's assignment right now, you are the karma. People are there. You're being placed in certain places right now because some people have racked up a whole bunch of karmic debt, and you are their last test before God gives them what they deserve. God is going to put you in places and see how people treat you. And then when you leave, shit is going to start to crumble. Okay? It's going to crumble behind you. And you ain't got to do nothing. Every place you go, the way that people treat you, if they not treating you well, when you leave, people are going to start receiving karma. Anybody who came up against you if for no reason, People about to start seeing. And like I said, they are regretting the way that they treated you right now. People have no idea. People did not know that God was going to big step for you. And you may not know, because I mean, I'm not in contact with most of the people from my past. I mean, none really, not at this point. The only person I even remotely see is my ex, and that's only to exchange my daughter. That's the only time. Other than that, I don't see him at all. But I know right now I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it to know that people's lives are falling apart and shit is crumbling because of how people came up against me. Because when you walk with pure intentions, when you have a pure heart and you ain't out to hurt nobody and people are hurting you on purpose, they coming up against you for no reasons, and you have pure intentions and you let it go and you let God handle that, God finna big step for you every single time. Every single time. God does not play about you, and these people are regretting it. These people are regretting the way that they treated you. And people better start thinking twice about coming up against you. And it's not your fault. You're just a kind person, and even after everything that you've been through, you're still kind to people. And I've been saying this for a minute, like, people, when they really find out what it is that you had to endure, people are going to be questioning you. How is it that you not out here cussing people out? How is it that you haven't crashed out yet? And the answer is going to be, this is nothing but the grace of the Most High. The Most High is keeping me in check. Honestly. Because just like I was saying in my previous video about my mechanic situation, them people did what they did for no reason. And I spent a significant amount of money from my pocket. There was not no finance. That was not on no credit card. I paid out of my pocket. And they thought they was going to get away with that. No. Trying to say we're going to do this for free. No, you're doing what I already paid you to do. People think that it's funny to play with you. I don't know why. These people, and those people were warned. People were warned. People were warned not to do that. Touch not my anointed one and do my prophets no harm. People really don't even understand. When you are anointed by the Most High, you know it. There's a lot of people who try to walk around and say that they're anointed, but they really ain't about that life. They really don't understand. They really ain't had to struggle for nothing, I promise you. Because real chosen ones, real anointed ones have had to struggle through some things that most people could never understand. Never. You could never understand this. You wouldn't be able to go through this. You would have folded months ago, years ago. Because some people, they're going to see you, like, there are going to be people who see you from your past, and they're going to look at you like they saw a ghost. Because they cannot believe that you're still here. And not only are you still here, you probably look great. You're probably shining bright. You probably look younger than what you actually are. Like, you look good. Even if you're not looking perfect. Like, even if, because, like, I can tell you right, I'm going to show y'all. Like, my locks are not even done. Like, my hair's not done. I love having my nails done. My nails aren't done. Like, just wait till I get back fine. Just wait. Just wait. I'm waiting. This is me. At the end of the day, I don't care. Like, I don't need my hair and my nails done to feel beautiful. I feel beautiful every day. I love myself. That's the one thing that I have learned on this journey, is to love myself no matter what. Even when everything ain't done. I don't need to be done up to feel pretty. I feel pretty just like this. I'm going to feel better when I can get back to who I am. And y'all go see it. Y'all go see it happen. I promise you, I'm going to take y'all with me on this journey. I promise I'm going to take y'all with me on this journey. Folks is regretting how they treated y'all right now. I promise you they are. And I know it hurts. I know you going through a lot. I know you've been suffering through a lot. But it's going to be all right. One day we gonna all look back at all that stuff that happened to us, and we gonna be grateful and be like, you know what? But if I hadn't gone through that, then this wouldn't have happened. God is gonna turn our pain into our purpose, and I promise you, it's going to be okay. Don't be bitter. Move in love. I've said it before, you don't necessarily have to forgive people to move on, but you have to move on from them people. You cannot stay in that hurt state. That hurt state is what's going to keep you holding your own self back. While you sitting over here stewing, thinking about what them people did to you, them people sleeping at night, not thinking about you. They not worried about you. The only time they start worrying about you is when you start winning. So I want you to start winning so that you can disrupt these people's sleep. Cause that's what they gonna be thinking about. You on the mind of a lot of people right now. You are on the mind of a lot of people who mishandled you and mistreated you. I want you to truly understand that. That's why you sometimes feel weird at times. You're just like, or you start randomly thinking about people that you haven't seen in years. Like, why am I thinking about that person? Because they're thinking about you. And they're energetically trying to get you to contact them. They want you to miss them. Don't miss those people. You can reminisce on the times and say, like, like those times, you can save the memories. The memories may have been good, like, just but savor that moment. Don't, not the person, because you love the moment, not the person, because the person is who they showed you to be. That is who they are, not who you remember having fun with. That's not who that person is. That was an actor. That was their representative. That is not who that person is. That person still doesn't like you. They never will respect you. And if you invite them back in your life, they're going to try to finish the job. If those people came in your life trying to kill you, trying to sabotage you, they're only coming back to finish the job. You need to understand that. You need to keep going. You are beautiful. You are loved. Again, if no one has told you today, I love you. This message went a lot longer than I wanted it to, but I needed to get this out because I don't know. I've been sitting here and I just been feeling so weird because I'm just like, man, like I want to get up and do something, but God has just been saying you need to rest. And I don't feel well. Like I told you, like my throat's a little scratchy, like, and I know I need to stop talking now. I need to give my voice a rest, but I just felt the need to talk to y'all and get this out because this is not easy, okay? Like I know whatever it is that you're going through has been so difficult on you, and most people can't even fathom what it is that you've experienced. They could never even imagine it, and you did it by yourself. You did it by your lonely. Like you don't understand how strong you are, and how I love you. I love that you're still here. I love that you chose to wake up every day, even when you didn't want to. Even when you had to get up and go to that job and you knew that you wasn't supposed to be there anymore, but you stayed because you needed to pay your bills. Like I know. I've been there. I get it. Every day that you woke up and put a smile on your face, even when you wanted to break down, or maybe when you did behind closed doors, but you had to hold it together while you were in private or while you was in public. I understand. I was there. I'm there right now. I get it. But you are an overcomer, okay? You are a survivor. You are not a victim. You are a survivor. Folks are losing a lot from behind you. People love you for what you had to endure, and I love you because I know that you endured a lot, and I want you to keep going. I want you to be proud of yourself, even if you feel like you ain't done nothing. The fact that you can get up every day and put your best foot forward, even if you barely was able to get out the bed, the fact that you opened up your eyes and you stood up on your 2 feet today, that's enough. You are enough. You are enough. I love you guys. Like I said, this went a lot longer than I wanted to, but I'm gonna stop talking. I love y'all. It's your girl K Divine. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.